Greetings and salutations. Uh, this video was inspired by actually a meme I encountered, which talked about why don't clerics just bless rain clouds, or turn them into basically holy water making machines? Because think of how many vampires and undead that would screw over. I go, yeah, that would be an interesting thing, but that would be game breaking. I mean, you would annihilate an entire race every time it had a thunderstorm. Of course, somebody did bless the rains in Africa, as they pointed out. So, there's that thought. I think it'd just be too game breaking. Bless all the clouds in the world. I mean, unless you're Santa Claus and can bless every cloud in the world in one night. Yeah, that would just be impractical, impossible, and you could also just bless the water everywhere, because all that water goes up and it rains back down, so blessing a whole lake actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Then you could just baptize the vampires to death over and over again. Yeah, I've put too much thought into this already. It's only been 2 minutes in, almost. Other thoughts? Guess there really isn't one. But, thinking about blessing a vampire, what ways to bless it and kill a vampire, that is creative, at least. I give him points for creativity. But execution leaves a lot to be desired. I just can't see a GM allowing it either. Oh well. I've also been reading into my these Lord of the Ring books I got. They're not proper Lord of the Rings books. They use the Middle Earth as a campaign setting. They're not bad. Wish they were in 3rd edition, but can't really get support for 3rd edition for anything new. Even like Pathfinder, which was the closest thing, they're retiring their 1st edition after like 10 years, which is a lot longer than the initial run of the 3rd edition. But that's neither here nor there. Between the lore of the books and the systems I got, I could run it. Lord of the Rings type campaign without a problem, probably. I mean, it is a way for me to get interested in Lord of the Rings, but in a format, because it's in a format I comprehend better. I have a thing where it's like, I need instructions. D&D books and other pen and paper games tend to give you instructions like, oh, these are your ability scores. They modify your rolls, like so and so. If you have like a charisma of 18, you get a +4 modifier, and that modifier affects rolls by adding a +4 to your roll. So let's say you get you need a 15 to beat a certain roll. You roll an 11. You get to actually add +4 to that, and then you got a 15. So you still beat it, even though technically you missed due to modifiers. And the best way to remember how your ability mod scores work in like at least 3rd edition on up, is every 2 above 10 equals plus 1. Every 2 below 10 equals minus 1. So if you have a plus 12, you have a plus 1. If you have an 8, you have a minus 1. If you have a 10, you are perfectly at 0. Which, honestly, 10 is better than minus 1. Let's be honest. And if you notice that my eyes are a little weird, it's snowing right now, and my headache is... yeah, it's special right now. Very special. Anyway, enough rambling for stuff that I like. I wouldn't mind doing a high fantasy western type thing, but the way I looked at it, I go, that'd be too much like Bright, because honestly, they would make the half-orcs, or the orcs, half-orcs, whatever you want to call them, the probable comparable to slave race, because, you know, why not? And honestly, if you wanted to be really picky about how humans are, they would probably try to enslave just about everything. Bright was a good concept, but the execution left a lot to be desired. It's not a terrible movie, it's just not exceptional. Because it's like, it was trying to be Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Hellboy, all at once. And then it's like trying to run a D&D campaign where you want to include Star Wars, Star Trek, all these other things all at once. And it's like, no, you need to focus on a setting, which is a problem I often had when I was trying to figure out where I was going to go with. Because I wanted to run a campaign, but I wanted something for everybody. And then, luckily, I found Deadlands, which is based off of classic Deadlands, but in the D20 system, which most people actually do not like. I mean, hell, you can't even get interactive character sheets for it. So that's a bit frustrating. And I am... well, I guess that's that. I rambled on past what I was going to plan on rambling. Crap. Sidetracked mind. It happens so easily. But, hope you guys have an awesome day. And remember, all thoughts are creative. See you later.